gas station. Let's go get it.
Good.
Nah.
Tomorrow night?
Oh, she was ready? Like, no need to prepare herself or...
You're helping the New Republic. It's the right thing to do.
You really think so? The music is good.
You're better at this than I am.
Oh, look at the hangar.
It's that easy? Ah! The fact that they are looking, you know, into a different direction. He's looking back, she's looking to where they are going, you know, it's also symbolic.
Have you done this before?
Where do you think I got the biscuits?
Tickets, please!
Follow me.
And again, someone human would be like, up, 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 up. Don't go!
Right. I knew it.
It's the end of it.
Approaching shipyard. First station.
We're gonna jump!
At this speed, not sure of the plan.
Trust me!
Okay. That's something important, you know, for their relationship for the future. Not only you followed her right there, but you trust her with your life.
I must have passed you on Gideon's ship 100 times. Sorry I never introduced myself.
You don't have to apologize.
You targeted him.
That's not how things were back then.
No. Elijah Kane, communications officer.
Doctor Pershing, scientist.
Nice to meet you. Dr. Pershing.
Oh, you're gaining his trust on all levels. She's giving him what he wants, not only the biscuits, but also that. A future that he could love. She saved his life in a way. She's also already bonding with
Take what I
him
need.
as a friend.
Stop going to the scrap heap.
My mother was a doctor in the town where I grew up. I would spend days in her office dreaming of a lab like this. But to actually be in one,
You always knew what you wanted to do.
as far back as I can remember. What about you?
I didn't really have a chance to think about it. Keep packing. I'll keep watch just in case.
Why do I think that it's a trap that you made? I mean, which was organized.
Amnesty scientists, L52, raise your hands. You are under arrest.
Okay, I didn't think of that. Oh! I didn't think of that. It was a trap that you organized, but not for the Empire or not for someone rich, you know? For the New Republic. They tempted him.
Good morning, Doctor.
Listen, I can explain. I wasn't trying
No
to...
need. Amnesty Officer G68 has already submitted a report.
I don't know what to think about it.
We understand that the adjustment can be difficult.
No. I think there's been a mistake. I
But
wasn't
we're here to
trying
help you. Indoctrination by the Empire is challenging to overcome.
Wait, this is a mind flayer.
This is a 602 litigator. It's
Because you know, in a way, he wanted to do good and she tempted him hard.
But we found it local.
But at the same time, he fell for it
Selects traumatic memories.
quick. But it's awful to do that to someone, to anyone.
This isn't the Empire, son. This device is used to heal. I've been through the treatment myself, in fact, and I found the experience quite refreshing.
Please, just let me explain.
Can you count to 10?
She set me up. Please.
She did, but you fall into that trap. It's complicated.
You are a real credit to this program. It's nice to know that for every failure, there's a success like you.
She's a snitch.
Shall we?
Do you mind if I stay?
Oh.
He relapsed. He's a friend. I still care about him.
Yes? For the friend part, you know. Yes? More? Oh! It's a revenge thing. Okay, she might be a little psycho, you know.
It's a secret location, and you are my guess.
They still live by the old ways.
Yep.
Yes. It will go smoother if you keep your helmet on.
I'm not sure that she wanted to take it off. After seeing Mando with his face and being, you know, impressed, after seeing the creature, now she's forced to keep her helmet on and she's gonna meet her people, her real people. It's a lot for Bo Katan.
You are an apostate, Jar.
Not anymore!
I have been to the mines of Mandalorian.
Impossible.
I was witness.
And who are you? Night Out.
I am Bo Katan of Clan Kreese.
Your house has fallen from the wind. You are both apostates.
I bring proof.
A lot of them not really welcoming you.
Sinjarin claims to have bathed in the living waters.
Is this true?
She did.
It is.
I was witness. He fell into the depths and I pulled him out.
How can you know if it's true or not? Just with the water, you know.
He speaks the truth. These are indeed the living waters. Sinjarin, you are redeemed. This is the way.
This is the way.
And Bo Katan.
And Bo Katan Kreese. By creed, you too are redeemed.
Knew it.
But I do not walk the way.
You can
You
choose.
bathe in the waters. And have you removed your helmet since? No, I have not. Then you may join our covert. You may leave anytime you wish. Until then, you are one of us. Welcome, Bo Katan of Clan Kreese.
You have the
This is
choice
way.
now.
This is the way.
They are welcoming you, they are considering you. Remember that we saw her being all alone and all. What she said about her family. Oh, I loved this episode. That was a really good one, big one. All of the part, you know, with Bo Katan and Mando, I saw it coming because I told you since the beginning she was also into the waters. The end of the last episode was big for her because she had Mando going into the waters, she saw her face, how much, it was important for him, how big it was. Just after that, she had the proof that his face is based on something real, when really she was denying that since the beginning. So that was already a big thing for her. The fact that I noticed that she kept her helmet on, I was like, maybe you have some doubt, girl, about all of that. Maybe you want to think about it. And I still think that it's the case. She wants to think about it. At least she wanted to think about it. And right there at the end, the fact that they are noticing that she kept her helmet on and she bathed so she can be redeemed also. It's also them telling her, you can think about it, you can have that choice of coming back with us. And the fact that during the 2 first episodes we saw how lonely she was, the fact that everyone was ignoring her, the fact that she talked also about her past, the past of her family, the fact that they were so appreciated, she was a princess and all, and now she's nothing, the fact that her family, was, like, no, that's it, we're not considering you anymore. So now she has the choice of believing again, and now she knows that that religion is based on something true. She has a choice of coming back, to the Mandalorians, being considered also by them, when it was not the case anymore, and being a part of something with people who are thinking the same than her, about the Mandalorians and all, when she was all by herself and she had no place anymore, no role anymore to play. So it's really something big for her face, but also for her life, to not be all by herself, to have a purpose, to be accepted by her people again, to maybe live with the old way. I saw it coming. I didn't think that they would give her that choice, but I knew that she had that choice now and that she was thinking about it. And I really think so. I really think that before that scene at the end, she was already thinking about it. So how big that moment was at the end of the last episode for her. That's great, that's big, that's really symbolic and all, it was big. All of the thing, for Mando, all of that narrative arc, the part with Mando, it was more, in fact, his relationship with her. The fact that he has a debt because she saved him twice, so he knows that he has a debt right there. He helped her, the castle was destroyed. That's something big also for Bo Katan, and that's gonna count, for her choice. Her castle is destroyed. She doesn't have any home anymore. She's really all by herself, all of that. Okay. Mando, during this episode, was not really important except for his relationship with Bo Katan. The fact that he was also right there, here for her, to help her, with the situation with the ships and all of that. All of that moment, all of that battle, it was really just to prove that they work well together, that they can complement each other during the battle, that they are saving each other, all of that. That battle, with the ships, I'm wondering about it because right there, she said that it was a revenge for something that she did and all. It was really big, that revenge, like it's a little too much even for what she did, what she described, that she did. So I think that it was something else, someone else. Okay, let's not talk about that because we don't have the answer about it, and just talk about the fact that their relationship is improving, is getting on the good path. I'm not sure that it's gonna be a romantic one. I can make jokes about it a lot. I prefer to warn you about it. I'm gonna make jokes about it a lot. But yes, it was more about they can work together and all. And in fact, all of that narrative arc during this episode was more about Bo Katan than about Mando. Mando being redeemed at the end, like, it was logical, like, I didn't have any doubt about it. Interesting, really interesting, all of that. And for sure, we have all of the middle of this episode with Doctor Pershing. It was interesting also. I knew that the girl was a double agent. I thought that it was, for the Empire, which was making things inside. The fact that they talked about Gideon we could think, you know, that maybe he was behind that or something like that. I thought at some point that it was maybe also something about a rich person who just wants to do bad stuff, you know, private situation, a private company situation. I felt that she was a double agent because really she took all of the steps of the book, you know, of manipulating someone so that person is gonna trust you. She's giving him a little thing that he wanted with the biscuits. She's giving him something big that he can want to have another life than the life that he has right now, which is not so interesting. She's saving him, she's, you know, getting closer to him as a friend and all. She organized in a way multiple occasions of, do you trust me, do you trust me, and each time he's saying that he trusts her. So for him, you know, to accept all of that and all, he was really manipulated by her during all of this moment, and I don't have doubts about him thinking that he was doing something good, you know, by doing all of that. But still, you fall into her trap of doing something illegal, doing something against the rules, doing something without knowing really the purpose of it, you know, without really having all of the control of the situation. Again, she could have been a double agent for someone else and he would have fallen into that trap, so maybe that's also something that they want to prevent. I'm totally against the fact that he's bad, he fell into that trap, you know, like, pooh, shame on him, just on him and all. No, she trapped him, she manipulated him and all, and I think that he wanted to do good, really. But again, it was easy for her to convince him, so it could have been easy for someone else to convince him, and he fell really quick, all of that. But I didn't think that she was a double agent for the New Republic. I was surprised by that. And the other dilemma, you know, about torturing his mind to make him do things and all, for sure I'm gonna be against it. Nope, you're not doing that. I don't appreciate that, you know. The fact that she's doing it, you know, in such a psychopath way, you know, she's turning that button, so he's gonna be... I was gonna say more destroyed at the end. Or you really had also a revenge situation with that. With the fact, I think, that they were on the same ship. They never say hi to each other. He has that place also into that ship when she didn't have it at all. I can't remember, I have to be honest, if we saw her in a previous episode, if we had something about her and all. But really that was a revenge stuff for the girl right there. But I think that it's really interesting to see that part of this universe, you know, all of these people who worked for the Empire, the fact that they have that amnesty, but they have to deserve it, you know, by working for the New Republic blindly, to just obey to the rules, to just accept stuff, and that's it, and that's their lives. They are working at the same place, they don't have the right to go outside and all. They are recognizing themselves that the Empire would have never done that. Given her, you know, that second chance, they would have killed them all, so they can be glad, you know, about it, but at the same time they can still have a little anger, you know, the fact that they can't do what they want, stuff like that. And they're gonna have snitches inside who are gonna say, you know, if one of them is not accepting their fates, and they're gonna have some who are gonna want to do more, to do something else. And we have these two examples, you know, with the Doctor Pershing and right there this girl. So right there, what happened, I'm not sure that it's gonna have consequences in the future, that we're gonna see Doctor Pershing again and all, but I think that it was really interesting to see how the New Republic treated that, treated people from the Empire, what they are offering to them, but at the same time also how they are treating them, and to not just be like, it's nice, it's good, they are giving them a second chance, that's enough and all. At the same time, these people, they're never gonna be free, so okay, you're giving them a second chance, but they can't have an opinion, they can't do anything else than what you choose for them, and you're tempting them with bad stuff, and if they're not obeying, like you're erasing their minds and all, to show that there is good into all of that, all of the second chance redemption thing, but that not everything is okay, not everything is alright with all of that. So yes, it was interesting, really interesting. I love this episode, you know, because of that, because we progressed a lot with the situation with Mando, with Bo Katan, with their relationship, with Bo Katan, what she's gonna become and all. And that's gonna be big, that's gonna be important for what I imagine of the future, Mando accepting his fate, you know, his people, all of that. But also to have that big part of the episode being, you know, like a window on this universe to see one aspect of this universe. Really interesting. That little mention of Gideon, for sure I'm gonna be interested by it, for sure I want to think about it. Did he escape or not at the end? I'm really like, I would love to see him again, for sure. You know how much I appreciate this actor, him as a villain, it's always wonderful. His place into the Mandalorian, that was great. But at the same time, I would love to have another villain into this show. I think that to focus everything on Gideon would be a bad idea. We have to have other villains, other stories like that. And also because the story is evolving, and I said it, it's gonna get bigger for Mando, for his people, for all of that big thing and all. Because of that, we need to have another villain and a bigger villain, you know, something else. We'll see. Okay, that was a really cool episode. Tell me, what did you think about it? For me, it was a really cool one, and I think, you know, for the beginning of this season 3, this 3 first episodes, it's my favorite one so far. Cool. It's all for me and for you for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Right.